Welcome into this edition of the Olympic Break Hockey Report. We got a bunch to go over. Two players were recalled from the Ice Hogs up to the AHL roster. Connor Bedard has said he is excited, and the team is excited to get back on the ice after this long break. And we got some other information about lineups and just kind of where people are going to be slotting in, it seems. So let's get into it. But if you are excited for the Hawks to return to playing hockey against the Nashville Predators next week, hit that like and hype button. And also, let's get a Let's Go Hawks chant started in the comment section. Make this comment section sound like the madhouse on Madison. So into our first topic here, the Hawks recalled two players from the Ice Hogs, Kevin Korchinski and Sam Rinzel. I know we got some massive Kevin Korchinski fans out there, but they have been brought back up to the NHL roster. I know Wyatt Kaiser was put on IR, so obviously filling in that slot. It seems like they are going to be, at least according to today's lines of practice, yesterday's lines of practice as well, they are the bottom D pairing, so the third D pairing. It seems like they are going to both. Obviously, Rinzel was getting a shot before the break, but it seems like Korchinski's back getting his shot again. So I think the Hawks are going to take a good hard look at these young players, see what they got. Sam Rinzel's obviously got a little more leash because he is newer, younger. Kevin Korchinski, I think they really want to see what they have in him and see if not replace him, not trade him necessarily, but see if he can work his way up to in the future, not necessarily this year, but work his way up that those D pairings. See if they do have to make a move because they don't think he can fill that slot in the future. I think that's the perfect opportunity this upcoming last couple months of the season. 12 of the Hawks' next 18 games are on the road. So it's going to be a bit of a test. But we'll get into a little bit more about the Hawks coming back. So Connor Bedard said in an interview that he is excited to return. He's so excited to return after the break. Tracy Myers at NHL.com had the quote. Bedard said of the rest of the break, I think it's great. Everyone's so excited to be back. So the team's pumped. Again, they got 12 of the next 18 on the road. That is a lot of road games. I know players have actually talked about how the road games, not that they're easier, but they're almost a little bit better than at home, at least in terms of preparation and, just focusing on the game because you don't have the distractions that you have when you are at home, where you go home after and before and after a game, after practice. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just you have family stuff. You have pets to take care of. You have kids. You have a wife. You have whatever it may be, family, friends. There just are more distractions. It's not a bad thing. It's just the truth. On the road, you are kind of locked in a hotel. You're hanging out with the boys. You are more or less focused on the task at hand. So we'll see if the Hawks can make something of that. I believe it's 10, 12, and 1 on the road this season. So we'll see what comes out of that. Last topic here. So lineup update. Hawks lines at optional practice, at least from their first one since the break started. So top line was Ryan Green, Connor Bedard, and Burakovsky. Moore, Nazar, Bertuzzi were on the second line. So Lafferty was the extra forward. Levshinov was the extra D-man. So like I said, Korchinski and Rinzel make up that third D pairing. Knight obviously was first, and Teravainen not practicing, but we know exactly why, because he is in the Olympics with Finland. Something that came out today is that Ryan Donato was not at practice. It does not seem like it's due to injury or anything. It seems like Donato's wife's due date was right around this time, so likely it seems to be that he's having a child. So congrats to him if that's the case. Hope all goes well. Hope everyone's happy and healthy, of course. One other update is that Jason Dickinson left practice about 10 minutes in. I would guess because there's not really trades yet. You can't really trade. Still the Olympic break. I would guess that something got tweaked, something maintenance, something maybe injury related. But we'll keep monitoring that, and we will update you as soon as we know. So with all that, Hawks return next week. Obviously rooting for Team USA. I am, at least, in the Olympics, and we'll see where we go from here. So please share, subscribe. We're almost at 200 YouTube subscribers. We need 43. Same as the last video. Thanks. For anyone that watched, but if you're not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. So thank you for joining. Like, subscribe, and of course, as always, go Hawks.